Hi, I'm Doug Wallman. I'm here to do an unboxing of this ASC Solar Stone water pump kit with battery and LED ring light. So $89.99 on Amazon. You can also order it from the manufacturer. ASC Solar Stone water pump kit with battery and LED ring light. So I thought I'd do this video early in the morning. Well, there's birds and things singing. And I also have an ASC solar water AC adapter, connect directly to the pump and LED lights. That way I can get going with it right away if I want. Let's open that first. It's a smaller package, of course. So that's what that is. It's not a 3-prong adapter, just a AC adapter. Comes with instructions. So I think one of these will power the LEDs and one will power the pump. So there's that. Now on to the real fun. Unboxing. Let me read what this is again. ASC Solar Stone water pump kit with battery and LED ring light. The stone part isn't referring to the fountain, is what props up the solar panel and makes it look pretty. I thought that was kind of a cool idea. So is this do-it-yourself? Well, the kit kind of takes away a little bit from that, right? But I do have to come up with my own, whatever I'm going to use to hold the water. So I got here a planting pot. Sorry guys, it's early in the morning, right? I gotta go to work pretty soon on a Saturday. Box within a box. So it's even smaller, which I knew it was. The rest is just packing. Here's the box. It's got ASC on it. Solar pump. Right. So right off the bat we got instructions. Comes looking like that. SF013 Solar Stone Pump Kit. Instructions by All Solar Central. 1 water pump with 16-foot cable. 1 LED ring light with 16-foot cable. 1 solar panel with battery pack. That's nice, it comes with I'm going to call it a backup battery. 1 set of fountain nozzles and 1 floating foam. Alright. So right off the bat I can tell this is the pump. There's our pump. It looks like it has the LED ring light right in there with it in the same packaging. Next is all the nozzle adapters. think this is some nylon rope or something. I didn't really catch wind of what this was all about. Probably to secure the pump, I'm guessing, or maybe the solar panel. Probably the pump, but I'm not sure. At the heart of this whole thing is really this solar panel. So there's that. Of course, the light reflecting on it, on the plastic, doesn't really help. Whoa. That's kind of cool, huh? Kind of nifty looking thing. Oh, forgot one thing. Here's the floating thing they were talking about that I read earlier. That's if you want to float the pump. Well, we'll see if we can get it set up. I'm not sure if I'll do it before I go to work or not. Let's see how this works. So some of that may have been a little hard to see. Here's the solar panel. That's pretty cool. Here's my AC adapter. I can connect directly to the pump that way, and the ring light. And here are my and there's my pump. There's the pump once again. There's the ring light. I think basically that's it. The adapters. There's the adapters. And the foam thing for putting the pump on if you want it to float. Showing some of this stuff a few times, aren't we? I have to get my little water basin. There's the water basin. I have this little, what do you call this? A planter saucer. I should have probably peeled off the sticker already. So, I guess first thing, I did buy some additional, well, there was none of this stuff in there, the nylon tubing or plastic tubing or whatever this is. Got this from Home Depot. This is vinyl tube. So I gotta know what's gonna fit. I couldn't really find those specs. So I bought two different kinds. It looks like whatever this is would work. It's a pretty tight fit over the top of the pump there. Nylon tubing. I think this would work. I'm gonna have to really work it to make it work. What else did I get? This one is a different size. This other one here is 3/8, 1/2 inch in OD and 3/8 in ID. So whether you go over or under. Well, that's too easy to get over. So that's probably not gonna work there. So it probably is this kind, just a little more work. I'm gonna trust that that's gonna work. So I didn't want to struggle too much on camera, but I did get the 3/8 OD 1/4 inch ID. I got that on here, and I wonder if I can even get it off right now. I know I could if I really pulled hard. I'll want to remove that tag, of course, at some point here. Anyway, that's that. Well, untwist this strap there. Now I'm gonna have to drill holes in this planter so I can feed the nylon tubing up in there. Or do I want to drill it this way or this way? I don't know. This is the largest bit I have, I think. Oh no, it's not. I'm pretty sure this is. It's probably going to need something more along the lines of that. Here. All right, so I'm back. I went to work, got off of work and ran some errands, and I got another planter saucer, as it's called. And this time I'm going to try to drill the hole in the center where the tubing's going to come through. And we're going to try to do that without cracking the saucer this time. Yeah, it should be roughly, right in the center. I'll try not to exert so much pressure. See what we can come up with here. I think it's going to have to go the other way, actually. Yeah, that's going to be pretty hard to do that way. So let's try this. Doesn't look cracked yet, but probably dangerously close. Yeah. Plastic shavings. It is a little cracked in the center. I'm not too worried about that. That was a pretty rough center, but oh well, that's pretty good. I don't think that's really big enough for this to go through. Then we have to sort of make that a little bigger, huh? Well, some people use a soldering iron. I don't want to use mine for that. We'll try a bigger drill bit. Well, snug is good. Of course, we will go through the other way, but well, it may be that this nylon hose is actually going to connect there. It goes on the inside, and then the connector I put on would be from this point. Of course, I have to cut it to size, and this would actually be what we want to go through, which it won't yet. There's an idea. Let's try that first. I'm still going to have to make the hole bigger. Anyway, let me struggle with this off camera and I'll have it ready. Well, we still need the drain holes, but we got the center hole. It's probably actually a little bit too loose, but it's all right. It's okay. So that would be like that. And there's a few spray heads. Could try that one. Or maybe even some other marketed ones from a different pump. It might fit on there. It's too bad it kind of got... I could probably put Teflon tape or something in the center around here to maybe make the grip a little firmer. Although it does taper, that actually might work. I have to actually use more force to... Well, now, yeah. Way down in there. It's hard to get perfect, some of this stuff, but it's in there. But now I'm going to have to drill out the other holes off camera. I'm not doing this on camera. All right, I got the holes drilled. Two there are a little bit bigger than the two there. Not too much of a rhyme or reason. I just kind of felt like I should do that. Okay. We are going to have to put the pump down in here now. Those little suction cups on the bottom, I don't know how well those will actually work. There's actually some ridges down there preventing that from working at all. I can put it off to the side. I don't think the suction is going to work too great. No matter what. I could try. And I can't wedge it between any of those either. I don't think the pump will float per se. I'm going to cut this nylon hose. I'll still probably have it a little too long. I'll cut it more later. So, snip, there it is. We snipped it. Now we're gonna, what are we going to do? Feed this through, no, probably not that way. This end is smaller, I think, and it attaches to the head. So it's gonna go through there. Whatever head I want to put on. Just kind of looking through some of these. It's arbitrarily what looks good. I don't know. This one I think would come out the sides. I don't know if I like that right now. Well, this one's the most shower headish one there is. I don't know if that's what I want either, but could be a good start. We may not actually just put that on yet. We'll see what happens without the sprinkler aspect of it. Oh, this is going to have to fit in there now. Well, that's going, yeah, that goes inside. Now on the pump it went over, but on this, I'm going to call this an adapter. This is going inside. The other one is going outside or over. I think it's in there. I don't think it's going anywhere. I'll twist it a few times. Make sure it's in there real good. Now, in that case, it is kind of looped in there a few times. Oh, some people cut a ridge. I'm probably just not going to do that. It should be fine. Yeah, it's not in there super straight. Oh, now it is, huh? I may need to actually shorten that so it's not causing issues. We'll make it about that, I guess. Let's see how that works. Wasn't this greatest cut. I'll try that. Trying to see what kind of focus I have here on my camera. So that's a little wobbly. We can always arrange that stuff later, but that looks good to me. Anything else here for heads I want to look at? I don't know. That should be fine for now. I'm going to have to put some water in it. Well, I might hook up the pump without water. I know you're not supposed to do that for very long. You don't want a dry well condition. And I don't think it has the dry well protection. I didn't see that it did. I do see here, as far as this AC adapter, ideally you'd use it with their battery control panel, which I don't have, but I could order that. But you can also, and if you did have that battery control panel, you could charge the battery as opposed to just connecting it directly. And really, the AC adapter, at least when you hook it up directly, is meant for indoor use only. Now, I wouldn't have an objection if I was supervising on my deck and it wasn't raining. You still want to be careful because there's drips that can run down your extension or your adapter, or talk about it right there. Ensure the electrical cord loops below the electrical outlet to form a drip loop. This will prevent water from running down the cord into the electrical outlet. So just some things to be aware of. Definitely want to know what you're doing when you do this stuff. I don't have the control panel yet. I may get it. The control panel also acts as a timer. Looks like if you get the control panel, you have options of continual on, 4-hour timer, or daily 4-hour timer, whatever that means. And it has a low battery indication. And a power on off. So that would be nice to have, I guess. It might preserve the battery. I like the idea of continually being on, but it might not be feasible, especially on a cloudy day. I don't know much about this stuff yet, so I'm still learning. All right. Well, we'll give this a shot as far as connecting it directly. So it looks like as far as the LED, well, we can get rid of this. Well, we can't because it's tethered to it now. Ugh. The LED is I'm gonna plug this adapter in now. Probably plug in the LED first. Oh yeah, and ideally, I'm gonna have to disconnect this, I think, so I'm going to put this LED ring light through. I should have got rid of this tag. My bad. So there's the LED ring light. We will plug. Doesn't seem to be any indication of what's what here. Well, this is smaller, so this can only go that way. And this is bigger, so it can only plug in here. So it definitely works. But there's no water, so we don't want to do that. All right, so we got that. So yeah, I got rid of that tag, so it just fits on there fine without it. So once again, that is the LED ring light. And it's connected directly to AC right now. Okay, we're going to try this. I'm not going to hook it up to solar right away. I think what we're going to do is just keep it connected to AC. It's pretty overcast, but we'll try this first. See what happens. This makes me a little nervous, right? So far, the only thing connected is this LED light. It's meant for submersion, as they say. So, and I'm not gonna force it down yet. I'll probably have to wedge some bricks in there later. But yeah, it's down at the bottom right now. This thing, that could be problematic. Stay straight, little buddy. I have no idea how strong this pump is, so I'd like it to kind of like be straight. There, that looks straight now. So I guess we're gonna plug it in. It's got water. I don't know how high it's gonna go. Well, that's not that bad. That's pretty nice. And let's see if it's draining enough so it doesn't overflow and all that. I think it is. Now, if I connected this to the solar panel / battery, would it still work? I don't know. Pump. I'll try to point it. Yeah, it would. I'll disconnect the light portion of it from here and see if light. There we go. There's the light. It works. Probably because it came partially charged, I'm guessing. So there's the solar panel. Not really even ideally pointed at anything right now. I'm just pointing it So that looks pretty for the camera, pretty much. I think it came a little bit charged. I think it was a little better with the AC maybe, but I'm not sure. There's a little more level. I got some rocks I can put in there. Those are behind me. I got these from Hobby Lobby. Don't want these falling on below my deck. That has a nice touch. I like that. Of course, we need a little more power than that. I think I'm going to connect it to the AC just to make sure we're getting enough power. Seems a hair stronger right now because we do have overcast. And I think it might have been running off the battery mostly anyway. I'm not real sure. We'll keep it there for a special effect. That's kind of nice. I like that. It's pretty cool. See how it looks. In the light of day you really can't see the LED through there, but I'm hoping it'll shine through at night. So I got another bag of the same. It doesn't really match the color of the pot. Well, some of the colors do, so it'll force match it, because this is darker blue, and this is lighter blue, which does seem to match that. Yep, it matches. There's colors that complement each other in unusual ways. That's kind of what I wanted. Hopefully that's not too many. Oh, we got one in there. Yeah. Got a little closer up of it. Hopefully these just kind of screw on. I'm afraid they don't. I don't like that one. It's going to go over the side. I think we could do one just extend it up maybe. But it's really not what it's meant for exactly. But I don't know what this does. That'll shoot it way too high. Don't like that really. Probably have to keep to more conservative flow. Now I have a fountainhead over there that doesn't belong to this one. It belongs to a different fountain of mine. I wonder if that would work. Well, it would if it would adapt. Which I don't know if it can adapt.
Probably not. But if it would adapt, it would be more like that. That would be nice. But it looks similar in pattern to this, but I'd have to get rid of this. We'd have to probably extend it more to make it how we want it. There we go. It looks like it's going to be leaning on us a little bit. I don't know if I like that either, because it's going to come over the edge that way. The fact that it's leaning really isn't too bad, because then it kind of does what I want it to, sort of. Oh, that's kind of cool, just like that. I might put this little thing on there anyway. No, I think I like it without that. There. Well, I'll come back at night and see what if you can see the LEDs lighting up under there or not. I think for right now I will actually connect this to the solar panel. Have a moment of brightness. If I can unplug it. Well, no. Lights. I got little rubber stoppers in there to prevent water from getting in there. It works just fine right now with solar / battery. I'd probably want to prop it up somewhere where it gets more light. But for right now, it looks nice on the camera. Probably could see it better from that angle. It likes to move around on me. Pretty sweet. I like that. I think I did well. I didn't even take off the plastic on this pot yet. I think I will now because I do like it. Probably off camera. Well, maybe I'll do it now. It is pretty nice. I think it's a keeper. Alright, it's nighttime. Unfortunately, my automatic patio light just went on. I have no control over that. I don't own it. I don't think it made too much difference, actually. A little bit, maybe. So I did move the LED ring up, and it's not officially propped up by anything other than the holes and how it's kind of resting on there. But I wanted it up a little higher. And I think it's actually supposed to do that. But you could probably have it in there however you want, because it is submergible. But I noticed, especially in the instructions, it showed where it belonged, and it was closer to the top than the bottom. One other thing to note is that the solar panel actually sits that way. I mean, for the most part, I believe this is the way it should sit. It was this way in the Amazon picture. Plus, on top of that, it would point at the sun a little better that way. in most cases. And then there's the little opening there for the cords to come out of. I suppose in some cases it could actually sit that way. Probably not too often. So that was my bad. I think it's most likely gonna sit that way. I'm gonna try that anyway. Of course, I had to face the other direction in my case for the sun. The direction of the sun. Yeah, very beautiful. Right now I have this connected to AC, but the solar battery can charge during the day. I don't have to exert any energy from it and just let it charge. All right. Pretty relaxing sound. I think this one is a winner. I think this one is a winner. Thanks for watching. Remember to subscribe and hit the notification button. Peace out.